All right, hi, my Sagittariuses. All right, get myself situated. So this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius for July 2021. This is going to be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I am first going to do a quick spread for anybody who is in a current relationship, currently dealing with somebody, maybe you separated, maybe you didn't, but somebody who's currently dealing with a past or current person, okay? And then I'm going to do a quick reading for somebody looking for a new person or somebody who's just recently connected with somebody new. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, dealing with a current person. What is the current energy between the two of them? What is the current energy between Sagittarius and their current person? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You guys might have been dealing with, just a lot of little obstacles that just keep coming up. Could be big obstacles, but just a bunch of them, just like speed bump after roadblock. Oh, yeah, God. All right, so, yeah. All right, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Hangman in reverse, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. All right. You guys are probably having really shitty communication, to be blunt. Definitely having issues. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm currently talking about somebody who's split up with their person already or who's on some sort of break. If you guys are still together, there's like serious clashing going on, a lot of conflict, serious arguments. And it's weird. There might also be like this strange, like competitive nature, like one of you says something and then the other one kind of has to like one up that person, like when he comes home and has a backache and is like, oh man, my back's killing me, and the other person is like, oh, I know, my back's killed me for 3 weeks, or oh, tell me about it, but the headache I've had all day has been way worse, something like that. Or like the person you're with complains about like maybe you have too short of a fuse, your temper's too much lately, and then you're like, oh, are you kidding me? Like, your temper's been the one that's been crazy. So it kind of seems like that sort of vibe going on. But it's definitely forcing you guys, like, you guys both have, like, well, probably both of you, at least one of you, but probably both of you, have definitely put some serious walls up. All right. Let's see how the person's feeling about you and what their intentions are. How is Sagittarius, this person, feeling about them right now? Oh, that guy was trying to come out there. All right. I think this was just supposed to, no, you know what, screw it, we'll take the whole pile. They're telling me to take the whole pile, so I'm going to do it. This, I only put this back because this is an extra card that comes with this deck that isn't in the normal tarot, so I'm just going without it. God, okay. This person is not the most emotionally balanced individual, I'll tell you that. Now, some of you, just because I've got the King of Cups in reverse and then I had the King of Swords in reverse a minute ago, some of you may be dealing with an emotionally manipulative person, okay? If that's your situation, you'll know it. Other people may be dealing with somebody who's just not very emotionally capable, right? Like, maybe they may not be straight up manipulative, like they're intentionally trying to use emotions against you or they're intentionally trying to manipulate you. They're just really bad at emotions and really bad at communicating how they're feeling. But this person, what's strange is that, so they're thinking about you quite a lot here with the Six of Cups. They're reminiscing. Definitely not over the situation, but they're currently, you know, they're pretty hurt by it, and it's almost like a pity ploy, I want to say. I'm not saying that you haven't done anything wrong to them, because you might have. I don't know. But with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands here, it's kind of like, poor me, why do I have to do everything? Like, I carry such a responsibility in this relationship, you know, I do so much for you, etc. And that is sort of making them really second guess whether they want a solid connection with you. All right, we've got the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Four of Wands in reverse. So either they're seriously doubting, or they're reconsidering what they want with you, or they just really feel like whatever happened between the two of you seriously like shook up the foundation that you guys had, and that it's just like messing up the connection. You know, they may be kind of losing hope in this. All right, let's see a possible outcome. Now, mind you, this is just the current trajectory, so, you know, you can always change things. But as the current energy is, what is the most likely outcome for the Saggies in this situation? This extra card, I'm just going to keep that guy over there. All right. So, this is interesting. So, it looks like most likely this disconnect of emotions is just going to continue. We got the King Cups in reverse again. It doesn't look like this person's going to come around. Looks like they're honestly only going to bring you more grief and more heartache. What's interesting is that the Sun came out with it. So it's almost like it doesn't seem this relationship's going to work out. If you try to force it together, if you try to force yourself to stay with this person, it may end very badly. It may just cause you more stress, more grief. But at the end of the day, after this is over, that's what's going to bring you your happiness. So that's interesting. So it's like, it doesn't look like this relationship is a great one, but it looks like, and as of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to work out. But apparently that's a good thing. All right. Advice for my Saggies in this situation. Ace of Cups in reverse, yeah. Probably not smart for you to be opening yourself up to this person. Yep. All right. All right. If it wasn't clear enough already. Ace of Cups in reverse. Hanged Man. Four of Swords. Chariot reverse. This is telling you right here, it's time to take a step back. You know, stop trying to push this relationship forward. It doesn't seem like it's meant to be. Like, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I just call it as I see it. And it looks like it's time to take a break from this, you know, at the very least. All right, even if you want hope for the future between you, it's time to take a step back. Stop trying to push this forward, because there's clearly some sort of disconnect or some sort of manipulation, something that's not cool that's going on. And your advice here is really to just to take a step back, try and look at this from a new angle, try and look at it from a new perspective, and you know, stop opening yourself up to this person when I really feel like there's a good chance a lot of you are dealing with a manipulator. All right. Yeah, you guys should be focusing right now on staying grounded, on getting grounded and staying grounded. All right, this person may have really messed with your head. They may have messed with your emotions. Once you're grounded, then you're going to be able to sort of figure out what you want and make that shit happen. All right, but I think that this person is just not good for you. Either they're intentionally emotionally manipulative, or they just don't have the emotion toward you that's necessary for long-term connection. Or third scenario is that they do feel for you, but they're just not mature enough emotionally to carry on a serious relationship. All right. So, let's see. So we're going to do single Saggies looking for something new, or, you know, if you guys have just recently met somebody, dealing with somebody. All right. For my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising for the rest of July 2021, who are single, looking for a connection, or dealing with a new person, what is the current energy surrounding them? Well, just on the bottom of the deck, I had the Eight of Wands, so I'm going to take that guy here. Sometimes I take the bottom of the deck, sometimes I don't. It's really, it all depends if it catches my eye. Current energy surrounding my Sagittarius looking for a new connection or dealing with a new person. All right. All right, so it does seem like you're talking to somebody new. We have a lot of communication cards here. We've got the King of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Son of Swords, or the Knight of Swords, how it would be in most decks. We've also got the Page of Pentacles, which is like essentially saying that you're, you know, there's an open pathway for a new connection, for a new communication going on. And it looks like it's pretty fast moving. That could be that it's like amping up quickly, or just that there's a lot of communication, like a lot of texting, a lot of calls, a lot of running into each other, whatever. But with the Emperor in reverse, and then we've got the Three of Wands here in reverse, there is something keeping this from gaining some footing. All right, so let's see. All right, so for my Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising in this situation, the person that they're dealing with, the new person that they're dealing with. How does this new person feel towards Sagittarius? How does this new person feel towards Sagittarius? All right, this person, it's curious how they see you. I do think that this is very new, or even if you guys have been talking for a little while, it's like, it hasn't developed into anything very deep yet. All right, so this person, there's definitely a lot of passion here. They're definitely interested in you. They're not quite sure if this is grounded in reality yet. They're not sure if they really want to put in the time and effort yet, or if you're willing to put in the time and effort. They are, you know, here, let me clarify this real quick. What does this person want with Sagittarius? What does this new person want with Sagittarius? All right, this person does want something with you. They want to, you know, I had the Eight of Pentacles here, which is the card of kind of working on something, working towards something in the future. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles, it seems like this person does definitely have interest in building something with you, and getting to know you better and working towards something very real, very solid. And I think that they have a lot of doubt about whether you're able to. All right. Possibly because of some past pain, because I do have a Tower here in reverse next to the Three of Swords. Somehow past energy always finds its way into new relationship readings. Just the way that we are. But they may be a little bit put off by that. Now, it could be vice versa. It could be that the person you're talking to is currently dealing with like a heartbreak or trying to get over somebody and is not fully accepting that it's over yet. But it does seem like that's your energy. And mind you, this is not necessarily the truth. I'm not saying that you're not over somebody, but this is how the person you're talking to is seeing you or feeling towards you. So something may have given this person the impression that you're not over somebody, or it may have just been really close to, you know, you might be over this past relationship, but it may be like soon after. And so this person may be doubtful whether you're actually over it or not. Yeah. All right. So let's see what the likely trajectory for right now is between you and this new person. What's the likely outcome between Sagittarius and their new person? What's the likely outcome of the current energies for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, dealing with a new person? I don't know what it is with you guys this month, but, you know, I hate giving more negative readings, but I will call it as I see it. So it looks like it's just not time yet. All right, it doesn't seem like this person has any bad intentions. It doesn't seem like it doesn't even seem like the two of you couldn't be something in the future. It just seems like there's something about the timing that's not right. I've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse. I've got the Eight of Swords. I've got the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, and then the Hermit. So that's all telling me that one or both of you is still kind of stuck in this past energy, and that would keep you from being either able or willing to put in the work necessary for a future with this person to actually build something. It seems like what's likely to happen is that the both of you are going to kind of take a step back, deal with your own shit for a little while, and then potentially come back together. But right now with the Seven of Wands, you both, probably both of you, it could just be one, but I feel like it's probably both of you, kind of have your guards up a little bit too much to actually make something happen here right now. All right. Advice for my Sagittariuses in this situation, please. This is a very thick deck, and I have very tiny hands, so I have to shuffle it in rotation. For the most part, that's what happens when I try to do that at once. All right. Advice for my Sagittariuses in this situation with a new person. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to get a couple oracle cards too. We do start off with the Seven of Cups in reverse, and that's next to the Lovers. So this is interesting. We also have the Healer and Drifting. All right, so the Lovers card, yes, okay, it is the card of relationships. It's the card of love. It's the card of partnership. But traditionally, the Lovers is actually more of a card of choice. Huge choices. All right, choices of a gigantic magnitude to your life. Choosing between two options that may result in a completely different life path. One may hold to your value, one may not. Your values, and one may not. And that's next to Seven of Cups in reverse. So in this type of situation, this is kind of like, just because you have options does not mean that you should take them, okay? Right now, it's important for you to choose something that allows you to heal and allows you to get into the right situation so that you can actually be with somebody in the future. Now, I'm not saying that this current person that you've been talking to, this new person, is not going to be this person that you end up with, but I don't see any definitive answers one way or the other. It honestly seems more like this is just a person that's kind of passing you by, like, just, you know, in and out of your life real quick. And that's almost a good thing. That might be a sign, right? They may be there just to show you that you still have some work to do before you're going to be able to move on. But yeah, I do feel like you're going to have options, and you're probably going to come up with some other options. But it seems like your walls are just up a little bit too much to be moving forward, at least in this connection. All right. And you may be sort of drifting through life right now, or through this situation. And it might be important for you to take a step back and to actually focus on healing a little bit more. Because, you know, I do think that you've been hurt before. And I think it was either a long time ago or, you know, in some way it doesn't seem like it's actively impacting you on a daily basis. Like, I feel like it's not like the type of vibe where you just got broken up with, or where you were just cheated on and you're like, you know, crying every night about it and you're talking about it to your friends regularly, etc. It seems more like, you know, you don't think about it often. You may never think about the person, but some wound was caused, something happened, and that kind of has stuck with you, whether or not you realize it. All right, so it does seem like for the rest of July that those of you that are not in a connection, that are talking to a new person, this person, you know, I'd say keep talking to them if you want to as a friend. You know, there's nothing wrong with staying friendly with them and maybe in the future getting something, you know, more serious. But right now it seems like neither of you are really in a place to try and, you know, make this work, even if you wanted to. It seems like you're both going not quite ready yet to put in the work necessary, okay? All right, so Cancer season. A lot about emotional healing is coming out for a lot of signs, all right? But I hope that this helped, and I hope that it resonated with you. If it did not, check out your moon and rising signs as well. All right? Thank you guys. Have a great month.